Hello, Shuvek. They're all two Kansas. Fuck. Are you serious? Hello, Dandy. I'm glad you're back. I hope your new PC is great. What the fuck? Something is wrong with my game. We're the mods, man. Sure. Mod manager. Probably this one. Turn that off. Why they got it? No, activating everything would not fix the problem. I would download that mod. That would be very good. It's still broken. You should just turn on everything. Thank you, Eleanor. 76 months, and Plasma Thrower for also 76 months. This? has to be a texture thing. This is outdated, but obsolete. Okay. What a fucked day. It's like the Dawn Trail equivalent of this game came out, so everything is fucking broken. I'm the one who trucks. Albuquerque. That seems okay. We go to Idaho. It should not be set to Dark Souls. That account balance is my real account balance. I linked my bank account to this game. Should be a Souls-like battle royale, but no one's made that yet. I almost thought about playing my Persona Gacha, but I kind of beat that game. There's like no more story content yet. All I would do is grind characters that would do nothing for me since I've already done everything. I don't know what the Persona mobile game is. The one I was just talking about. I don't think about mobile games. I've never played a video game on my phone. Phones are not for playing video games. Phones are for calling people and communication. Yeah, reading the news is a form of communication, I guess. The government is communicating to you their lies through whatever way you read it. Hello, Rhino. Thanks for the 46 months, I guess, even though it's Twitch is fucking you. It was either trucking, Final Fantasy 16, or solo Dungeonborn runs. I feel like that would piss me off, the solo Dungeonborn runs. That against PvP is dog shit. Fighters are top tier unless they're fighting a wizard and there's a column in the room that you're fighting the wizard in, because the wizard can just hide behind the column and just circle around the fighter. Backpedaling is the same speed as running forward, so the wizard can just infinitely backpedal. And that's GG. There's no like gap closers that melee have. I have tried True Stalker. It was okay. It got a little boring though. After like the 5th time that they knock you out and take your gear. I was just like, okay, dude. The speed up ability, I think you can only get those from those like statues that spawn in the map. I don't think you can bring it. I don't think there's potions that speed you up. I did not see that available. And the few melee classes I played, none of them had a gap closer. And the ones I know of that I've seen played by friends, none of them have like a dash forward that closes in. There's also no CC. The most CC you'll get is like a ice spell that slows people down, but you can still move. The aim punch is also crazy in that game for no reason. I feel like if you make the combat like Mordhau, maybe the game could be better. I feel like Mordhau's melee combat, of course it's broken, but at a casual level it's fun. Like 2 people not knowing how to meta slave in Mordhau are having the best time of their lives. Yeah, I miss Mordhau, not gonna lie. That game, when it first came out, no one knew how to do all that broken, like, hitbox shit. And everyone was just having a good time. I feel like every game will eventually fall to meta. Like, meta slaves will eventually ruin every game like that. And I don't know if there's a solution. I think the only solution would be to randomize weapon movesets every game. And not like the moveset, but like randomize weapon swing speeds. Every single time you swing a weapon, it's a random speed. Every single time you parry, it's random frames. Like, don't let the players like figure how many frames shit is. Fuck the players. I mean, kill Fex are labeled for other reasons, but yeah. Yeah, but the problem is the players can abuse stuff because the stuff in the game is consistent. If you randomize factors in the game, you're less likely for the game to fall to meta. Things have to be as inconsistent as possible. That's also just weird to do. I don't know. Well, fuck the esport wannabe babies. Mordhau tried to go the esport route, and now they're fucking. There's no esports. I've never seen Mordhau at any sort of competitive event. I've never seen a sponsor have Mordhau as a featured game. I've never seen Mordhau in a Mountain Dew can. I've never seen. They clearly failed, so just give it back to the casuals. But they won't, because they're European devs, and European devs are stubborn like that. Every game's gotta be a fucking esport, man. We should have bullied people harder in school. We should have. We really should have. Almost hit that curve. Oh my god, Horo's here. Woof. Hello. Pedro. I was complaining about esports ruining game communities like Mordhau and Chivalry. And that's a long list, actually. Hell, even orange juice, 100% orange juice. There will be meta frogs in orange juice. And that is a game about rolling a die. Dude, toll booths are so nostalgic to me, even though they still exist, but like, you know how toll booths have like the toll booth smell? You know the toll booth smell? Every toll booth had this smell. I could not tell you what the smell is, but it's a very specific smell. It's not piss, no. It's like machinery and then a hint of coins. You know, coin smell, and then there's a little bit of machinery in there. That's what toll penny. Maybe pennies. Maybe it's all the copper that's like back in the day when people would just throw pennies in the little basket for the toll. I don't know about piss, man. I'm from somewhere else. I am from somewhere else. It's like coins. Coin smell. Salty coins and milk. Pomf kimochi. What's this sticky stuff on me? I will play until smell like salty coins and milk. Way. Sorry, that's an old song. It's a bad era. What a song. Turn that radio up. Or can I replace all these pictures in my dashboard with your Mikote? I think that would be awesome. It's a banger. I say, turn that sissy hypnosis up, boy. Good shot over nuts. I'll hang the nuts on the thing that the truckers do. Just hanging off the bumper. A little nutsack. God, Americans are so weird, dude. Why do they do that? Can you get pulled over in this? No. They just send you a fat check in the mail. You can get away. This is a fantasy game. You can get away with everything with money in this. It's completely fictional. Get me home. Should I read Discord DMs while I'm driving? Let's see. How will this go? Quite well. Dude, this isn't that bad. I could probably do this. This is pretty easy. Wow. I just read 4 DMs. Look at that. Why is this guy brake checking? What's going on? Yes, I see your Pedro, Poppy. Yes, you sent me Pedro. Risky's here. Hello, Risky. I'm sorry you're going through a rough time, Risky. I keep an eye on my buddies. Know you're going through it. I mean, what do I mean? Like, the last 5 images on your Twitter is like you eating a single Uncrustables and like a beer and going, this night's pretty good, man. You know what? This night's great. Love this. That's it. But one Uncrustable could not sate you. There is no way. Oh, you eat them after the meal. A little bit of boy dessert. You're supposed to keep them in the freezer. And you take them out and they thaw themselves. They basically cook themselves. Can I ban a user while driving? Can I do that? I can't. No. Okay, hold on. I have to cheat. An alt tab. Oh, Eleanor got him. Okay. My headlights aren't even on. What? Oh, oops. PvP does not stop this. PvP? What are you playing? You're playing 14 PvP? I'm sorry. Unless it's your frontline roulette. Then it is what it is. You need the... What coat do you get from that? There's a coat? Glamour got updated, by the way, so you can just have anything you want. I mean, I would never use a third-party tool in my life for Final Fantasy XIV and Realm Reborn. Dude, what is this playlist? This playlist was called Driving Away in American Truck Simulator on Spotify, so I put it on out of curiosity. But this guy might be sadder than I am. Okay, never mind. There we go. Just as we're hitting the highway again. Oh, yeah. Still gotta play that Mud Runners game with stick. Refine gives you nitro charge. I was going too fast. I'm going 83 and a 75, which is honestly not that bad. But it might be compounded by the fact that I weigh like 70 tons. Burnout Paradise was a good game, but it was missing more car gore. I like car gore in games like that. When the destruction is too static, I get bored quickly. Wreckfest is good. I enjoyed Most Wanted. You could like upgrade your car in Most Wanted, and there was these specific cop cars. I think they were the Victoria, the whatever model that car is, the old cop cars. If you smashed into the back of that car, those things would go flying. It was so fun. And Crown Victorias, yeah, those. It was like the first level of cops that chase you in Most Wanted are Crown Victorias. And then they start upgrading to like Mustangs and eventually like also supercars, but who was a girl in Most? You think I remember that? I don't remember the girl. Was the girl the prize? You would climb the blacklist in Most Wanted, and then it's all that for that one girl? There surely was something else. The story could not have been that shallow. My car? You mean the one that I got cheated on at the beginning of the game? Just my whip. Made of virtual insanity. Hello, Velours. Velours Noir. Made of virtual insanity. Oh, it's Tani. Hello. What's up? Misting. Good to see you. I would love to wear Jamiroquai cosplay. It's that hat, dude. Where do you get that hat? I have to like go out and craft that shit. That hat does not exist. That bro went out, killed a bear, and made that hat. Everything else is pretty normal, but the slide animation. If I was younger and more cringe, I would go, you know those like walk escalators that they have at the airports that just make you walk faster? They like give you a speed boost. They don't go up or down, they just go normal. If I was young and cringe, I would pretend to be Jamiroquai every single time I walked on one of those. And I think it would have been funny. Now I am old and cringe, yes. Why are you saying F? The stream died? It doesn't say it died. Maybe we should turn up the music. Like the engine sounds a little loud. What is this song called? This song's called Big Old Truck. What the fuck? Shut the fuck up right now. Piss up a rope. I knew it was coming. What's that gay song called? It's like, fuck, how does it go? It's a country song. I can't think of the tone with the song and the fucking, it goes like, fucking, oh, he's bouncing on my dick and about the way he rides. Yes, Earthquake. I love the way his booty while I'm feeling deep inside. That one. That song. Quinn knew it immediately. You gonna do that in karaoke this weekend, Quinn? Let's do that karaoke. What a beautiful box art. This tasteful gotch. I would think it's like an actual gay song if he didn't use the word bussy. That's where the mask comes off. I don't want to learn this song. It better not do chorus again. After this one. No, bussy should not be common lingo. It'd be square dancing if anything. beautiful. Hello? Yeah, I know I'm running out of fuel. I used to have a wheel, but I sold it. Because I really didn't have anywhere to put it with my setup. It was way too bulky. I didn't have that much desk space. I'm a man with like 2 monitors, 3 consoles. I'll probably get a wheel when I'm at Stick's place, see if I could fit it somewhere. Like a whole setup. I'll see. Is that not fucking... gas station? Okay, the next exit. I've heard good things about that Bloodborne Elden Ring mod. But I know it's not done. There's a mod that fuses all the dungeons. What dungeons? It should not have erased it. They work on different saves. Pretty sure. Oh, you're talking about Elden Ring. Okay. Oh, you're talking about Bloodborne. Like all the chalice dungeons being like fused or something. I mean, it sounds good, but as much as I hate the overworld in Elden Ring, it's kind of necessary because of the way the game was designed. You miss out on all that like overworld XP per se. You're gonna have a bad time. I mean, could just cheat, yes. Because I stick my head out the window. And that would get louder. I got the most fucking possible urge right now to play Arma 3. I have such an urge. I mean, Arma Reforger, but that's such a fucked game to like set up though. Even if I wanted to like beg every friend I had, like, hey, let's get together, let's play Arma 3. It is a pain in the ass to set up a server, set up them, because you have to mod not only your game, you have to mod the server through like an FTP Explorer window with like raw, like manually dropping in files and folders. It is insane how it's not seamless yet. And that game's been out for over a decade. Tarkov would scratch the gun itch, but I'm more talking about like the actual like vehicle and like infiltration, like having to like attack an objective from certain angles and stuff, being able to plan that stuff. I like that. I miss that. Included tongue. Wow. Well, come on here then. You'll get your kiss. Should bind your radio binds correctly, so you use the armor radio. Well, you just turn off the armor VON entirely. I do like the radio mods in that game, though. I miss it. Saw L play L. Look in the mirror. Oh, Eloise was playing MR3. Okay. Yeah, if I set up like a little group of that, I would have certain mods to modify the damage and stuff, because the AI in that game can be kind of unfair. I can do both. I'm what they call a multitasker. Officer, I'm a good multitasker. It's okay. Oh, understandable, sir. Be on your way. You're like, I'm gonna pour a drink while I fuck. Hold on. No, don't look there. A PS5 a DualSense controller. The camera moves because it's gyro controlled. So if I move the controller like up and down, like it moves the viewpoint. I deserve that. I deserve that. Sing for the tear. Maybe tomorrow the good one. It's a full moon tonight. Look at that. You know what that means? It means there'll be another shadow tonight. Hope everyone's ready. I should stay at the dorm and conserve my energy. Dream on, dream on, dream until your dream come true. I could have played Stalker too, maybe. I don't know how that install is right now. Stalker 2 isn't for another while. I think September? That is true, Earthquack. Smooth flying fox. If only driving was this smooth. That's why moving to 6 plate is gonna be crazy because I'm gonna have to drive all the way up there. But maybe I'll make a driving stream out of it. To figure out how they do that. How does one keep an internet connection throughout all these roads? No. Twitch Lambo. True. It's a good song. Oh, I got a tummy ache. Ugh. Might not be a survivor soon. I leaned back and like stretched out my abdomen. Also took off my pants. I know I was listening to those signs anyways, man. Let's be real. I mean, a semi-truck would take down those signs like paper, let's be real. I feel like like truckers having piss jugs, I feel like it's way more of a hassle. Like imagine trying to piss while you're driving. Like sure, you can have one hand on the wheel and then the other hand like, you know, in a bottle, like you put your like dick in it or whatever in the funnel and let loose. But you should have to be reaching down. So it's like, what a mess. Nah, that would not fly for me. Man. Stand up and use a Gatorade. What? Use a Gatorade? You mean a bottle? Just piss up a rope, dude. Goodbye, Eleanor. State of this, we are currently in this is the tip of Utah. Whatever state Salt Lake City's in. Dude, what do they want me to do? That road is closed. I don't think there's anything in Utah. I feel like Utah would be the perfect state to like film isekais or like the Wizard of Oz should have taken place in Utah, not Kansas. Zion National Park. Wasn't that a New Vegas? Is that not a New Vegas DLC? That was in Utah? I feel like they would have mentioned Utah. But it's weird that they didn't. I thought they were talking about the ocean because they're like primitives and don't know how to use, you know, modern terminology. I'm not dealing with this. Y'all are closing this road for no reason. And I'm opening it back up. Let's turn on a light. Hold on. New cannons, you know, that sounds familiar. Your poor immersion. Mormons are like the... Now in Stalker you have like the loners. The Mormons are like the bandits. But they're still like in the zone, right? They're like under the same environment. Trucking looks comfy, but I've heard very much the opposite. Trucking is dangerous, it sucks, it's demanding, taxing on the body, very unhealthy. And the only thing I've heard good about it is the money. You get paid fat stacks, but then you're like constantly on the move, so you don't have a fucking girl to spend it on, you don't have anything to spend on the money. Because you can't, it would be stupid to like own a place because you're constantly in the truck. So like what you do is you rent this tiny room, pretty much different parts of the world. It is probably a lonely life, but I don't know, with the internet nowadays, if a trucker could get constant access to the internet, just like be in the Discord call, I feel like it'd be less lonely. Something to keep the sanity on, yeah. Or like a podcast or something to listen to. Looking cool, Joker. Yeah, I would also cover my truck in anime. Just out of the sheer, like, shock value it would give. I don't think I'd put a VTuber on it. Maybe Hosho Marine. That is a good VTuber. She's hot. VTuber. I like girls my own age. What can I say, dude? Either my own age or older. Young women have too much of a chance to kick me to the curb and find someone else. Women my age and older are done doing that. They're looking for the one. Girls under like 26 are still window shopping and jumping from cock to cock. Though not all of them are like that, but there's the possibility of them being like that. I feel like the older you are, the more you want to just sit and be done with that shit. What's the appeal of this game? Therapeutic catharsis, I guess. Driving can ease your mind. It can make you think about things. With a calm mind. I don't think the game looks, with mods it does look nice, but all the mods are dead right now because of the update. With mods, this game looks amazing. But it's just a cozy driving game. And the often reply to that is, why don't you just go drive outside? Why would you do it in a video game? If I crash, I die outside in real life. Or have to pay some, like, old lady $40,000 over the course of 5 years. That too is also expensive. Wear and tear on the car. What kind of accident would you get into that you would owe $400,000, or even any sort of person would have? Not even the insurance company would owe $400,000. What did you crash into? The fucking SpaceX rocket? $10-car pile up, all your fault. That'd be impressive. You get a Halo medal for that. Kilimanjaro. Kill-tacular. Killionaire. I do not own a gun. I don't trust myself. That's a fucking... I had no idea it was a button. What the fuck? It's too easy of a target. I, for one, go for the Honda Civics with the baby on board stickers on the back. Those are worth extra points. But I don't think I have that mod enabled. I used to love doing as a kid on San Andreas and Vice City. Hell, maybe even a little bit of GTA 4. That's because GTA 4 had crazy good ragdolls, like, for its time. I would just love, like, driving on the sidewalk and just, like, seeing the people get flattened. I thought it was the funniest thing. And then when GTA 4 comes out with its, like, incredible ragdolls, I just like seeing... I like seeing the ragdolls. I would also just, like, walk into people in GTA 4. Because in GTA 4 specifically, if you just walked into someone, you could, like, push them over. They would just fall over. and complain or cry about it, and it was so funny. Prototype was cool, but Prototype was a little bit too gory. It just like felt, it didn't have that grittiness, I guess. It was more cartoony. The sidewalk sweeps are fun. I would just do sidewalk sweeps until my engine died. And then I would run into the subway and just have like a 7-hour shootout with the cops coming down the stairs. Because the subway was the best place to do that. You would just choke point them. The physics were tuned down to 5, but they were more realistic in 5, you have to admit. People aren't just made of paper. People in 5 had actual weight to them. I forget if the Crew had pedestrians or not, but it was very fun to drive in the Crew. I wish I could play that game. It is very unfortunate I cannot play the Crew anymore, because that game had probably the most realistic scale of America I've ever seen. Speaking about that Crew makes me wonder how that lawsuit is going. It's like one YouTuber is trying to, to stop killing games. How is that dead? How's that going? I've not heard of that in a bit, but I know these things take time. I know he was really banging on like starting it from France, because France is probably the easiest chance to get any of that shit moving forward. That's good. It's a good effort. I hope it goes somewhere. I feel like it could have been better if he focused on movies instead of video games. Because movies, I think, can also fall under the same jurisdiction. Nowadays, you pay for movie licenses, like on YouTube, Netflix, etc. If YouTube goes down, any movie you bought or rented on YouTube is gone too. Despite you buying it. The movie industry is way bigger than the games industry. Probably get more attention there. Then a bunch of sweaty gamers signing an online petition. It's because movies don't get actively developed, which was one of the main points, is that a developer stops developing a game and they shut it down, which will never happen with a movie. But the concept of a license expiring is the same. Come out in real life or this game? I've felt sleepy in this game before. Absolutely. This game has put me to fucking sleep like a baby. But in real life, that will never happen because I drive in Florida. And everyone is insane in Florida. You have to automatically assume you're driving against psych ward people. So you're constantly scared. And fear is a good caffeine. How hungry? Shit. I think he makes streams about it too, right? Shivak. Anything, I'll never be this roof again. The only thing I'd ever ask of you. It's true, Fepty. Yeah, it's ridiculous that they couldn't just keep the solo drive. Absolutely ridiculous that you just can't play that game offline. It just doesn't work anymore. It's bricked. Good night, Dandy. Mine's not a Sebai. Mine's a full mast. I'm fully. La 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 la. Been through the desert on a horse with no name. It felt good to be out of the rain. In the desert, you can't remember your name, 'cause there ain't no one for to give you pain. La da 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 da. Let's see if I can do this. See if it's still in me. Oh no, we got a lot of room here. Never mind. Just GZ. That is a lot of room they're giving me. Oh, this is, yeah, we got this. A little easy mode. Desert on a horse with no name. It felt good to be out of the rain. I did fuck it up. Come on. Look at this. I'm not skipping. No, it should be fine now. It should be lined up. Ooh, kind of, almost. Come on, and then now, just... There's just so much of this game left. This game's gonna be 500 gigabytes by the end of this. Like, there's no way. Like, this isn't even the West Coast anymore. This is middle. I have all the DLCs. I have literally all of them. I buy them on release. But yeah, you'll get like Cross country's gonna probably take, probably like 4 hours IRL. No, the game doesn't have the full country. They've always said they'll eventually do the full country, but I really don't know if that'll happen. I don't know if I want to do another delivery, I'm gonna be honest. Maybe I will play some Dungeonborn and get mad. State of life. Eventually.